Hello folks, it's Joe Lasher with Backyard Bow Pro and GameDinner.com. We're coming at you from one of our kitchens in western North Carolina. You know, very often we talk about the Backyard Bow Pro program and how it's benefiting our communities by connecting property owners with verified bow hunters and then allowing them to work together to bring healthy red meat donation, specifically venison, back to their local communities through food relief efforts such as Farmers and Hunters Feeding the Hungry, Hunters for the Hungry, or any number of local food relief agencies. Through our efforts, we're actually finding that we're able to introduce the non-hunting public to this valuable, sustainable, natural resource, which is the white-tailed deer. You know, we live in an organic age. We're all trying to eat healthier, be healthier. So why not consider white-tailed deer for your table and for your freezer? The purpose of this video is to show you how a processed deer typically would come back from a local food processor or meat processor in your area. The most common misconception people have, or non-hunting individuals that might consider having a deer processed for their own freezer, is that we're going to hand you a leg or a huge chunk of meat, caveman style, and throw that right onto your table. This is definitely not the case. What we want to show you is that most local meat processors are taking that meat down to usable packages, either 1 or 2 pound packages depending on the cut of meat. Also, we want you to know that you're going to find similar cuts of meat to what you're going to find in the grocery store. So if you're going to the grocery store for a beef roast, well, you can go to your freezer for a venison roast. You can prepare that roast in much the same way. So what we're going to do today is just show you a couple of different cuts of meat that we have here. We're going to go to the cooler. This is one deer that we had processed. It yielded about 45 pounds of venison. So that's the first misconception, is you're not going to receive hundreds of pounds of venison. You're going to have about 40 to 45 pounds, maybe 50 on a larger deer, processed for your freezer. Okay folks, as you can see here, we've laid a few cuts of meat out on the table here that have been processed by a local processor, or actually a couple of different processors, because we want to show you the different packaging. First, our primary processor that we use actually will vacuum seal the meat as they process it into usable 1 to 1.5 pound packages depending on what the cut of meat is. We like the vacuum seal because it tends to protect the venison longer in your freezer. This particular cut of meat is a backstrap or sirloin, makes fantastic steaks. Again, please notice it's cut down to 1.5 pound size. So if you're preparing dinner for 2, or you can pull out multiple packages to make a dinner for more. But we want you to see that this is very clean, vacuum sealed, ready to use. This processor also grounds venison for us. This is about 1.5 pound package of ground venison. You can use that anywhere you'd use ground beef. Use this ground venison. It's exponentially healthier for you. We have a small deer roast. Prepare that, slow cook it just like you would any kind of roast, beef or pork roast. And then this particular processor, and many processors out there, will have their own recipe for different sausages. This is a venison breakfast sausage that they've mixed with pork. Fantastic. And once again, this is a usable package of venison. Here we have a different processor. This is just ground venison. They packaged it in a 1.5 pound package. So again, it's almost similar to the vacuum seal, ready to pull out of the freezer and use in anything you would use ground beef or ground meat for. This is ground venison. And here we have another processor that when they grind or process their venison, they wrap in freezer or butcher paper. Also very excellent 1.5 to 1 pound usable package. So folks, hopefully you can see after this video that healthy, lean venison is readily available to you. It's exponentially cheaper per pound than what you may be buying at the grocery store, and definitely much healthier. We would encourage you to visit backyardbowpro.org, go to the landowner section and click the Contact Us form. Let us connect you with a team of Backyard Bow Pro hunters in your area. They can work with you on your property to not only bring back harvest to those less fortunate in our communities, but to help you put lean, healthy, hunter-harvested venison in your own freezer. Thank you for watching this video today, and we look forward to hearing from you.